Hi guys, my name's Shani. I'm one of your dental hygienists and therapists at the practice. I hope you're all keeping well and safe in these times. Whilst we're all at home self-isolating, I thought it might be a good time to go through some oral hygiene tips and advice with you all. So I'm going to start with some brushing techniques. We do recommend using an electric toothbrush. These come in loads of different brands. I'm going to be using this one today. So first of all, you pop a pea-sized amount of toothpaste on the brush. You then hold it so it's at a 45-degree angle, so half on the tooth and half on the gum. I'll just pop it on to show you. The great thing about the electric is it does all the work for you, so all you need to do is just hold it in place for a few seconds. Make sure you get the biting surface as well. And exactly the same on that inside surface, make sure you're not missing the gum there. If you are using a manual toothbrush, it's just really important to make sure you're getting the correct technique. So same positioning. And with this one, just small circular motions, again, making sure you get the gums really gently. Try not to do too much scrubbing action with the manual toothbrush. It can cause trauma to the teeth and it also can cause the gums to recede as well. Brushing alone only cleans around 60% of the teeth. The other 40% is in between the teeth, which we can't always see. That's why it's really important to be using interdental aids once a day. So we can do this by using interdental brushes. These also are available in lots of different brands and they come in lots of different sizes. That's just dependent on the size of the gaps between the teeth. So it might mean that you need to use a few different ones. So for the front ones, just goes in between the gap, back and forth. And then with the back ones, I fold it so it's at a 90-degree angle, just makes it a little bit easier. Same technique there. If you do find that the gaps are slightly too small for the brushes, that's where the floss becomes in handy. So again, floss goes in between, hooks round into a C shape, slightly under the gum and then back up again. Really nice and gently. Try not to do too much sawing action there. So if you do find you're getting bleeding when you're brushing or cleaning in between, it might mean that you'd be doing it a bit too vigorously. So really, really gentle with all of these techniques. That's another reason why we recommend the electric toothbrush, because most of them do have pressure sensors on them now. So when you press too hard, you'll find that the light goes red, which is really useful. The other reason you can get bleeding is if the gums are inflamed, and that can be caused by plaque sitting on the gum and just starts to irritate it a little bit. Don't let this put you off at all. It does mean that you need to pay a bit more attention to those areas. And once you do use the correct techniques for a couple of days, the bleeding will reduce and eventually stop. If you find the bleeding does persevere, I'd recommend using Corsadil mouthwash for 7 days. You can get this in most supermarkets and pharmacies at the moment. So this would be used as an adjunct alongside the brushing and the cleaning in between, and it will just help settle things down a bit. If you do find that you're struggling to get the Curoprox interdental brushes that we have at the practice, please do let us know. We'll be more than happy to send you some in the post to keep you going. If you do have any further questions or concerns or anything, please do give us a call. We've also updated our website with some new information and there's some frequently asked questions on there, so you might find that useful. Thank you for listening. See you soon.